Hi Leos, this is Tara with Ariana Star. This is your forecast for September 2023. Thank you for joining me. Like always, I will rely on tarot and I'll also use some oracle cards. These are decks that I have created. The link is given in the description box, so in case you want to make a purchase, feel free to do so. Leos, please keep in mind that these are all random messages that you're going to hear about September, so please take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. Let's just dive into your reading. The energy that you're carrying in from August into September 2023 is the Knight of Swords. You know, in these final days, you were dealing with a very dramatic phase of your life. Maybe you also needed to be very proactive. You were, in fact, you needed to be on your toes. There were unforeseen events which were lined up in your life in these days. You were in an adventurous mood. You wanted to get ahead. Your schedule may have gone for a toss. Excessive communication had also cropped up at this time. Maybe Leos, you were also a bit overworked. You were willing to go the extra mile for some extra bucks, but because of the swords energy, so you were also a bit temperamental. Obstacles to overcome this month, the challenges, we have the Two of Swords. This lady, she seems to be undecided. Maybe there are options before you. That is why you can't understand what is the way forward. I think you also need to be prepared for negotiations, deliberations with family elders, or maybe a superior at work, because this is going to come in handy. Sometimes, you know, we tend to procrastinate. We don't understand the gravity of the situation. That is why this could also make your loved ones a bit irked. Maybe they think that you don't oblige them immediately. They expect you to do so. You also need to be very focused or attentive when it comes to work. Maybe there are mistakes and your boss could point out the same. Influences for this month, we have the Queen of Cups. You know, karma is definitely going to be at play in 2023 in the month of September, but I also have this Queen of Cups, which is talking about your emotions, your creativity. You are going to be very imaginative, but then, you know, there are also going to be challenges. Maybe there are people around you who are wanting to pull the rug from under your feet. There could be someone with whom you could have disagreements. This could also be a female figure, because this is a queen right here. So maybe Leos, you should safeguard your territory at work. You know, you may be also someone who's very set in your ways. Maybe you think that this person is undermining your position or is not listening to you. But then your administrator could expect you to be more cooperative. Maybe they expect you to do some soul searching. I think it could be a bit humiliating to be in such a position, but you should understand that eventually you will be proved right. So you just need to bide your time. The first 10 days of September have the Seven of Cups. This is talking about choices. Maybe you're also a bit wistful. Maybe you're thinking that this lady, she's upset your apple cart. That is why you may also want to move away from the workplace. But you know, Leos, you must understand that without having something in your bag, you cannot do so. It would be imprudent to do that, in fact, to put in your papers. Or an idle threat will also not do good to your own reputation. You know, you may also be feeling a bit bored with the job. Maybe you think that the boss is someone who extracts more than his pound of flesh and doesn't give you remuneration as for the effort that you put in. But I also feel that even after proving a point or two or proving your competence, your boss is not going to tell you to your face. Perhaps, you know, she could be quite envious of your talents and abilities and sees you as a competitor. The next 10 days, that is 11 to 20th August, I have the Four of Swords. This person, he seems to be taking a back seat. I think you're somebody who needs to guard your territory. Also, you need to keep your cards close to your chest. You know, sometimes speaking could also lead to our own undoing. So you should keep your plans within you. Maybe there are people who are trying to give you a bad name with those swords lined up behind this person. That is why there could be some kind of threat. This could also leave you a bit hassled and emotional or rattled, could be the right word. Again, this is going to be a very hectic time. I think you have to be prepared to deal with clients. Nevertheless, I think Leos, you'll manage to complete a lot of tasks. I think you're also somebody who's going to prove a point because you're not going to seek the support of others. You're going to do everything all by yourself. Technically, also, you could be a bit challenged at this time. You also need to keep a backup of your data. In case you're in the leadership position, I think you're also going to give a piece of your mind to inefficient or tardy workers. The final days of the month, I have the Page of Wands, which is talking about your creative talents, your ability to get ahead. You're also going to benefit on account of communication, even if this is a very restless energy. I think you should make it count. You also want clarity with respect to professional matters or personal matters. You also need to work on your skills. Incidentally, from the Divine Messages Oracle, I have this card, Apprentice. I think you need to get down to doing work. You need to polish your skills to shine bright like that diamond. Maybe you need to review tasks because there are mistakes which you have overlooked. That is why it could mean you are saddled with excess work. Still, I think you can take heart from the fact that your creativity is going to be in full swing. It is going to be appreciated. Maybe you're also going to socialize this month. You're also getting the chance to trash issues with others, especially in the final days. You do want others to listen to your point of view, even if it's going to be challenging. I think you're also going to be someone who is going to prove a point. Sometimes we can go around this mountain, or we can toil and put in the hard work and reach the summit. So the choice is definitely going to be yours this September. With respect to your love life, I have this card, Promiscuous, from the Love Oracle deck, which talks about infidelity in a relationship. Maybe you believe that the person you're dealing with is dishonest or is unfaithful. Infidelity could be a factor for some Leos in a relationship. Maybe these are the red flags which you need to understand rather than ignore, because we have this card, pay attention to the red flags, from the Romance Angel deck, which is asking you to be cautious. I do believe that Leos, oftentimes you may also be contemplating about the choices you had in love with that Seven of Cups right here. Maybe you feel that you did have your fair share of suitors, but you didn't take your chance with them, so there's no point crying over spilled milk. Incidentally, I'm also picking up that there could be a work-related romance. Someone from your past could also re-enter. Maybe you're going to impress this person with your way with words. I think you shouldn't put barriers or limitations on yourself. Rather, you should go with the flow. This could also be a past life connection. In case you're also single, I think you can expect a marriage proposal. You are definitely going to be pursued by the opposite sex. Maybe in case yours is an on again, off again relationship, you want to reach out to this person. You want your feelings to be reciprocated. But there could be some kind of disappointment with this card. Pay attention to the red flag. Maybe you feel that this person is not being explicit or is hiding his emotions and feelings for you. It says, I'm sorry, I couldn't follow through with my promises. So certainly there's a possibility that this person is sorry for his actions. Maybe he has let you down. Or maybe because of this card, Promiscuous, he understands that he's been unfaithful to you, or that he's been flirtatious, and this has brought in insecurities in your relationship. Maybe that is why you're also going to be retreating with that Four of Swords right here. The last card in this reading is Integrity. I think a question of principles could arise within your personal life or your professional life. I think you should understand that you need to do the right thing. You need to stand up and make the right choices rather than give in to temptation. I think you will also feel great about yourself when you do the right thing or when you do what's ethical or principled. Maybe this integrity is come up on account of this card promiscuous also. All in all, Leos, there are challenges in this month, but you're going to stand tall at the end of it all. I hope, Leos, you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye till the next time.